He's been working hard for 4 years alongside me. He overcomes adversity a lot in his life, and he's out here just performing. You know, he's a super hard worker, and he's a very, very team-oriented guy.
He is, if not the best D lineman in NorCal in the state, he is really great. His technique is awesome. He's really powerful.
You know, he'll do anything for his teammates, anything for his brother. So, yeah, that's Collin Tahitua.
I feel like last year was our first time actually playing them, so, you know, we didn't know what to think. But coming into this year with more experience, we were just be overly prepared. That was our motto for the week.
28-0.
It's pretty shocking for a good program. You know, props to them for holding up. Props to them for keep fighting. But man, it just felt free. I felt free.
Get that ready! Oh yeah! Run!
Just a whole lot of stepping up from the young guys. Props to them. It's giving me flashbacks to myself.
I think it's great. They bring great energy. They've been here since freshman year playing varsity, so I mean, they're people you can lean on, people you can ask for guidance, and it's just all around just great people to play with for sure.
Coming into the week fully prepared, you know, trying to prepare the young guys into what's to come, you know. We knew they were going to bring it, we knew it was going to be a war, but props to the young guys.
I heard him pick up the blitz, so I just went all the way in.
Shout out to my interior linemen, Jay and Timo, you know, Nella and Tommy. You know, starting from inside, coming outside now, kind of feels good. But props to them, you know, sacrificing themselves.
GetSportsFocus is brought to you by Summit Partners, leaders in growth equity investing. WeightsandBars.com. Build your home gym and shop locally from the Bay Area's best fitness equipment experts. Ike's Love and Sandwiches. Championship-level sandwiches every single time. South Bay Construction, a reputation built on trust. And by Fuel Good, fueling your success. Conveniently located in Santa Clara off Homestead Road. For more info, go to FuelGoodMealPrep.com.
It's a run! Here we go!
My name is Collin Tahitua. I play football and rugby. And I play here at Sarah. I say football and rugby are kind of the same. Team aspect of it was like, in order to have a good team, you gotta have like a good bond. So far, rugby's been so good. Earlier in the summer, I attended a rugby camp for USA, and got invited to one of the rugby academies, but that would have meant missing football. So kind of sat out and chose to take it next year instead.
Okay, the face is the most important part. That's what we shock these guys. Make their neck snap back. Okay, then we punch them in the chest. Here we go, Colin. Set, go.
To be honest, I just showed up and I was in Dukes and I seen Coach Bell, and Coach Bell was like, I seen Coach Bell and I told him, I was like, I don't have a practice group. So Coach Bell looked at me and he said, oh, just come join us. And that was the start of my varsity season.
Where's our end? Where's our end? Where's our end? Get him! Get him! Let's go!
Yeah, I say that year was just a year for experience in high school, really, for me. Because, you know, going into that year, we had a lot of strong leaders on that team. Finn Williams was just one of the top.
We the grown men on the field. We men amongst boys. Let's go!
That was really just the foundation of just me coming up as a Sarah Padre, learning from them, and even till now, I still have some of their aspects that I keep close.
Let's go! Drive wide, yes. Come on, Colin, go.
To be honest, coming in as a freshman on varsity, I really had a lot of expectations on me. But then going into sophomore year, I really just had that mentality, just eat, just show up, work, outwork everybody. I'd show up 30 minutes before practice, and I'd wait for practice to start, and then every rep that I could take, I'd cut lines, I'd take reps, I'd just whatever I could do to get better, I'd outwork everyone. I'm really more of an explosive player. I have IQ. I know what to do and when to do it. I describe myself as someone who cares a lot, whether it's what you do, how you carry yourself. I really care about others and how just they really are mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Shout out Marsh Kenny.
Hi, Mom.
I'd say really respectful. Coming up as a Polynesian, respect is one of the biggest aspects of a family. Polynesian is not really well known, I wouldn't say it's well known because I don't really see a lot. But when there is an event surrounding the Polynesian culture, it's really important to us because, first of all, in order to know about the Polynesian culture, you ought to know about Polynesia itself. Polynesia's a group of islands located at the South Pacific, right near Australia. I'd say because it's so small, people don't really see it a lot. So any event, any party, anything surrounding the Polynesian culture is really important to us because it really brings us all out and brings us together, and it gives us a sense of family. In the Tongan culture, we have taurunga, and that's usually when the girls are dancing or when there's a cultural dance. And what I did was a tula fale, and the tula fale is usually for a family member or just someone you like. But I was just mafana in the moment, and I was just too caught up in the moment. I was just too happy, and I just jumped up there and started dancing with them. For me personally, usually when I hear, or when others hear that I go to Sarah, they're really like, oh, you go to Sarah? Oh, you must be good. You guys are going to be good this year. I don't really let that get to my head. I'm more of just a sit back and do my job, do what I can do. But with all the expectations, I say I tend to ignore it. I feel like my class is just really stacked. We're really mature for our age. I feel like we got big names like Jabari, Timo, D-Boy, Jay Bay, but then we also have others like John Holthouse, we got Jojo Latu, Daniela Falau, Mason Penasini. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of studs on our team. We got a lot of talent on our team, besides the big names that we usually mention every day. But I choose to humble myself sometimes, but I wouldn't say I'm part of the big four or whatever. I hear it all the time, but I usually just group myself with everyone else, There's times when I'm shy, or there's times when I'm not a talkative person, but then there's also times where I'm a goofball, and I like to just play around. But then when it's time to get down to business, I'm with it.
Go out there and play together. Play as Padres. Play as one. Play as one unit. This is the day where we have 80 jerseys that blend into one blue river. One blue river that flows constantly right at Folsom. Constant flow of blue. One heartbeat flowing right down the path. You got me? And at the end of the river, we empty into the sea as one. That's how we roll. Father Joe, take it away. Let's go.
Okay, we take a quiet moment in God's presence. So a prayer of thanksgiving, prayer of humility, so a prayer of brotherhood. Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth.
My coaching staff really means a lot to me because, you know, this year I've received like a lot of support. There's no other coaching staff like them. Just the support, the love, the commitment, dedication, and just the patience that they have to deal with, you know, not only me, but as well as the other boys on the team. There's no other football coaches like them.
They're in the spread, run and counter with fly. Just do your job. Don't try to do somebody else's, all right? Run to the football. They'll put the ball on the ground if you keep hitting them, right? That's one thing they're famous for, especially because there's so much ball handling and faking.
Outside of football, I'd say Coach Walsh and Coach Peralta mainly. You know, there's times where I was debating about quitting football. There's times where I wasn't really feeling anything. But then I'd get a text from Coach Walsh or Coach Peralta saying, just uplifting me, you know. Kind of meant a lot to me. I'd say the school just provides way more opportunities than a public school would. You know, you don't really see like kids from public schools getting the attention that we have here academically and in sports also. I really get a lot of help from Coach Mons and all the other coaches as well, sports-wise. But then I also get help from all my teachers and counselors academically. And I think that's just a major difference that Sarah provides. You know, Sarah really shapes us to not only become spiritually, but also shapes us to become more mature and become more of a man.
Make sure you rely on each other when things go wrong. We are human. We are not invincible human beings. We are human. Mistakes are learning opportunities, growth opportunities. When you make a mistake, keep your eyes up and your chest pound and learn from it and move forward. 48 minutes tonight. 48 minutes. All you got. You got me?
Apart from Poly Day, I'm really looking forward to the night game, our night home game, because it's just a different feeling, you know, just being at home during night game and then just going out to eat with your family after, hopefully after a W. But yeah, I think I'm really looking forward to that game, whoever that is.
If there's going to be a temptation to get upfield, don't do it. All right? We're going to get these guys on the line of scrimmage tonight. We'll get our sacks in there too, all right? All right, let's beat around you guys. Let's get a break. Let's go. Hurry up. Let's go. Padre on me. Padre on 3, 1, 2, 3. Padre!
I'd say don't stress or overwhelm yourself too much, because then you start to spiral out. I'd say control what you can control. That's it. To be honest, most of the plays that I can remember were just do or die situations where it'd be either I do it or I don't.
Good, Colin!
You know, win or lose situations. That's how I thought of it, to be honest, and I don't really like losing. I'd like to give a special shout out to everyone, my family.
Everybody get an offer? About a bag, but about an offer too?
The Padres, really much everyone, because without them I wouldn't be where I am today. To be honest, I don't really have a plan, but I trust God, and wherever I am, I'll be happy.